Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm sharing with you guys my favorites for the month of May. I know it's a little bit late in uploading this video, but I definitely wanted to share with you guys some of my favorites. I have a few beauty things, a show that I've been watching, some jewelry, some snacks, one skincare thing that I wanted to show you. So, random things, just random, bear with me. Yeah, I'm looking at my things and I'm like, okay, lady, you're completely random, but we're going to get through this. So let's start with the beauty things. The Jessie's Girl Liquid Liner. This is the pen form. I got this in one of my Ipsy bags, and I've been using it a lot. And I really enjoy this, and I think I'm going to purchase this again because it is so easy to use. And it just glides on. It's a felt tip, so it doesn't have that brush tip that's a little bit more flexible. It's a little bit firmer, so it's still easy, though. I mean, I like using pen forms anyways for liquid liner. I just feel more comfortable. You can hold it. It has a nice hold to it. This is very lightweight, and it makes it so easy, and it's a nice, rich formula. It's what I'm wearing today. I love it. I may have to order this online because I have not seen Jessie's Girl. Is it Rite Aid? CVS? I don't know. Someone please let me know where to find this because I do want to get that. I would love to have to buy it at a store instead of paying for shipping, but if I can only get it online, let me know. Okay, so the next thing is the LORAC Front of the Line Pro in the dark brown. This is just the regular pencil. It is so creamy. It's like a chocolatey brown. I love this color. It's so creamy, and it's very intense. You have some playtime, so you can kind of smudge that out, and I do that sometimes, smudge it with my finger or a pencil brush just to create some smokiness and some depth around the lash line, and that's it, and nothing else. And I love it. I've used this on the waterline. This is probably hands down the best pencil for the waterline. Like, no joke, out of all of the years I've been using liners, this is the best because it transfers on the waterline, and that area is a little bit more moist anyways, so it's hard for anything to sort of grab and stay. This does. Beautiful formula. I love the color. This is the dark brown. Mascara, Lash Paradise. I mean, you probably saw this coming because I was such a fan of it. I did a demo and review of this a little bit ago, and I'll link it here if you haven't seen it. I wear this all the time since I posted that video. I bought this days before doing that video, and I used it every single day because I am truly impressed with this, and it's very similar and comparable to the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's half the cost, and you get more volume and definition and just thicker lashes with this. And the brush has a bit of an hourglass shape to it. Hopefully you can see. Let's bring it a little closer here. There you go. Hourglass shape to it, and it's got a lot of bristles. The formula is really nice. It's a very thick formula. It's not very watery and kind of wet, so it does separate and give you lots of lashes, and it just makes everything just look so much better. And I love this, and again, inexpensive. I think I paid like, what was it? $9 maybe at Target. Really inexpensive compared to the Too Faced version or something high-end. Like, I love Tarte, and they make one of my favorites, the Lash Paint Mascara, which is I think $20 or $21. So it's a refreshing change to be able to use something like this that's half that cost and equally as good. For lips, I have been using my Anastasia liquid lip in the Pure Hollywood. I've had this for a very long time. I think I bought this when I was back in Georgia last year. I haven't used much of it, but lately I can't stop using this. I'm wearing it today over a lipstick. It's the perfect shade. It's the perfect nude. And I use my finger to apply this just lightly, and I dab it on, and I feel like it gives me the color without feeling like I put too much on. Even though liquid lipsticks tend to be more on the lightweight side, sometimes it feels like you're wearing something. It feels dry. This one is a nice formula. Sometimes it does feel a little bit dry, and I think it just goes back to prepping the lips and making sure that my lips are not dry to begin with, because if I have dry, chapped lips, I am not coming anywhere near liquid lipstick. But when I've been taking care of my lips, using my Sarah Hap Sugar Lip Scrub, putting my lip balm on, I've been able to pull this off more often lately than I used to, and I love the color. And again, I use just a thin layer, and I just kind of dab it with my finger, and I use it on its own. I use it over other lipsticks, and I feel like it's a comfortable formula. I'm not a huge liquid lipstick fan, so when I do find one, I tend to kind of stick to that, so I do love this one. And the last makeup-y thing is the Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome in the shade Beige Luster. I have picked this up again recently to do like one shadow looks. I wore this the other day, and I barely put anything in the crease, and it just had that pretty bronzy glow to it. It's not super bronzy and brown, but it's a little bit on, I guess, a little bit more cool toned than other typical bronze shades, but it's very, very pretty. It's a moussey formula. It's very flattering, I think, and when you do a one shadow look, I think you can pull it off with things like this. And they have tons of different colors. Like, this is not the only shade that it comes in. It's the only one that I own because it's the shade that I would probably use the most, but it's pretty, and it gives you that kind of summery, bronzy vibe, which is what I like, and that's probably why I'm using it, because it's starting to get really hot out, and it's just like a no-fuss thing. I blend it with my finger, no have to worry about anything. It's just so easy, and it works really well. Okay, my one skincare thing is the Is Clinical Active Serum. This is the ½ ounce. I mentioned this in my latest empties video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it here, but I showed you guys a small little vial, if you saw that video. Sample size. This is the half size that retails for $80, and then the full size is 1 ounce, and that retails for $130. But this serum is a really good one to use for a multitude of reasons. It has glycolic acid, which helps get rid of the dead skin, give you that pretty glow. Salicylic acid to go into the pores and kind of declog everything and treat acne. It's got lactic acid, which is more of a moisturizing type of acid, and it's an acid that's safer for sensitive skin, or if you have dry skin, it helps moisturize the skin. And it's a nice balance, and it's a medical grade line. So they have this patented formula of ingredients and the amount of each acid in it, and it works really well. And it's like, it doesn't over dry the skin, because I thought salicylic acid was going to over dry my skin, and then I thought, I'm having all of these acids, I'm going to have some sort of effect on it. And so far, I haven't really experienced that. And it also has kojic acid, and that comes from mushroom extracts. And that helps, again, with the whole process of working together with the other acids to really give you really nice skin. So it treats acne, it prevents future breakouts, it helps with the fine lines and wrinkles, and it also helps with acne, scarring, pigmentation, dark spots, because it has arbutin in it, which helps brighten up the skin. It does have alcohol in it, but I tell you, I have oily skin, and sometimes alcohol in products is the reverse, because it'll dry you out, and then in response to that, your oil glands are going to overproduce oil. So when I put this on, my skin feels so incredibly comfortable. I don't know, it's really bizarre. And I don't have to put moisturizer on. Like, I don't feel the need to put moisturizer on. It works really great. Once it starts to settle into the skin, it actually gives me a nice, pretty glow. And it is a very watery formula, and I use 3 to 4 drops if I'm going to use it all over. And when you put this on, you will feel a little bit of a kind of cooling sensation. I've read some reviews where people say it burns. I don't get that. I don't see where this is burning at all. It just feels refreshing. That's how it feels to me. And I have very sensitive skin. I was recently diagnosed with eczema, and so I don't use this frequently through the week. If I use it during the week, it's once a week. I do use this as a spot treatment. I have a few little spots that I'm nursing here, little wounds, and I take a drop of this and I just press it over it in the morning. And I kid you not, like, I will have, if I get a blemish, like especially the one in the brow, it was really big, and you could tell, it was red and it was bumpy and it was awful. It was a cystic bump, which I thought was really odd for me to get it there anyways, but whatever. And I thought, I don't really want to mess with it. I'm going to leave it alone. But I would put this on in the morning, just a little drop, or maybe at night, 1 drop. And then within a couple days, the redness has gone down, the swelling went down, and it almost became easier in a way to conceal. Because sometimes some blemishes are a pain in the ass to cover. Like, concealer doesn't want to stick to it. So this works really well. All right, so enough blabbling. For jewelry, I've been using a lot of these two Kate Spade bracelets. This one here is so pretty. It's got, it's rose gold, but it's got a bow, which I thought is so darling and cute, and it's got little rhinestones on it. And then the other one has a rhinestone, but also a spade cutout for Kate Spade. And I usually layer both of them together, and they're pretty, and they feel really good quality. It's a little bit more expensive for a bracelet, I guess because of the name. It's not real jewelry, it's not fine jewelry, but it works well with pretty much anything I wear. I love this tone of rose gold. I think it's very flattering. And I mix my metals. Like, I have silver, I have rose gold. That if I wear my little bunny watch that I got, this is so cute, you guys, from, what was that store called? Charming Charlie? Yeah, Charming Charlie. This was the last one, and I think it was part of their Easter thing that they had, and I was lucky enough to find it. But this is gold, rose gold. I mix it with silver. Like, I mix tons of metals. I don't know. Mixed metals is my thing. So I love these. This is Charming Charlie, and then this is Kate Spade. So really, really fun. And they're worth it. I've had these for months and I wear them all the time, and I haven't seen any issues with it tarnishing or anything looking weird. They're just really beautiful. I love the Kate Spade jewelry. All right, so for snacks, I've been eyeing these. My side eye, I love to eat, let me just say. And I love snacks. So I try to pick good snacks, healthier snacks, better choices. You know, I've been obsessed with cherries. It's now season for cherries, and I go to Kroger's, like, they literally probably already know me when they see me walking out. Great, this is the cherry lady. Because I literally go there for organic greens for my rabbit, like, every couple days, and I go and get myself bags of cherries. Like, so good. And I will sit there and eat the whole bag watching my show, which I will get to in a minute. But when I don't have snacks, like cherries to snack on, I like to eat the Luna bars. This is the nuts over chocolate. Very, very good. These are actually created for women. I didn't know that because I don't usually eat a lot of like protein bars or anything like that. But this is a whole nutrition bar. These only have soy and peanuts. So if you don't like dairy, I'm limiting dairy as much as possible. And these are dairy free, and they're also gluten free. You get 9 grams of protein per bar and 7 grams of sugar. So not the best for sugar, but you know, I'm also moderate my sugars as well. Again, just trying to just make better choices with my food. Then I have these gluten-free Nature's Path Organic Trail Mixer granola bars. Again, I'm not huge into granola bars, but I saw these at the grocery store and I thought, they look good. I don't get trail bars mostly because some of them have raisins, and I'm not a fan of raisins. I will eat the heck out of some grapes, but don't put a raisin in front of me because I don't know, I don't like it. So these have 12 grams of whole grains, 3 grams of protein, wheat free. It's got like some seeds in it. It's got flax seeds, it's got pumpkin seeds, cranberries, almonds, coconut, and I have half a bar that I was snacking on before filming, and it's actually really, really good. Now, I'll kind of show you guys. It's falling apart. But I'll show you guys all the little yummy bits in this. So good. And my last little snack thing is the Barney Butter Almond Butter. I get this at Kroger's. This is a little bit pricey. Here locally in Tennessee, I pay almost $8 for this. I know my sister, she sent a package for Easter for my son, and she sent me 2 of these because it's so much cheaper over there where she lives in Virginia. And I'm like, girl, you need to send me a case. What are you talking about, too? I love this stuff. It's so, so good. And so this is the no added sugar or salt. So basically the ingredients are roasted almonds and palm fruit oil. And I eat this every single morning. So let me tell you what breakfast is. I get the Kashi cinnamon gluten-free waffles. I get 3 of those. Toast them up. Slather this on. Fresh strawberries, fresh bananas. Every single day with a cup of coffee. And I've been doing that for 9-10 months now. And I do it every morning, and I love it. Sometimes I will switch it up and maybe do some cinnamon pancakes homemade or French toast homemade whenever I feel like cooking. But I usually do the gluten-free waffles, and then that's just what I do for breakfast every day, and I love it. This is really good. I also really love the Trader Joe's creamy almond butter, but again, I ate it, so I can't show it to you. But this is good. Okay, my last thing is my show on Netflix. No, I'm not talking about House of Cards, which I have not seen the new season yet, and I'm dying to get to that. But I just cannot for the life of me put this down. This tablet, Grey's Anatomy, so good. So freaking good. I'm on season 6, episode, episode 7. Season 6, episode 7. Can we just have a moment? I know the show has been on TV for a very, very long time. There's 12 seasons on Netflix. How the heck am I going to get through that? I have no idea. Anywho, it's like, I started watching this because my sister, she watches it as well, and she's watched it from when it first came out, I think back in 2005. Oh my gosh, a long time ago. And she's like, it's pretty good. She's like, you're going to really like it. And I was hooked after like the first few episodes, and I can't get stuff done around this house, y'all. I cannot. It's like all I want to do is this. So I like get things done at night, put my son to bed on time every night because me and Grace, we're like this, you know? And I put on my little headphones. These are the Bose, the wireless ones. I love these. These are such good quality headphones. And I'm in my own little zone, get my little Luna bar. Don't mess with me. I'm good. But this show is so, so good. It's set in the Seattle Grace Hospital, so it's like that medical stuff. Some of it can kind of seem a little bit gory, some of the things, and I'm like, ugh. But it's so good. It's a very, very good show, and I just wish that I would have started watching that when it first came out and sort of kept with it, because I would have been way past the point that I'm at. I'm at season 6. There's still 6 more seasons that I have to catch up on, so that's going to take me a while, but I love it. So I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's a very good show. If you like medical things, I think you'll enjoy that. And House of Cards also, like I mentioned before, it's a very, very good show. They just put, at the end of May, the latest season, which is going to be phenomenal. I just know it because it's always good. It's a very good show. Anyways, that wraps up this favorites video. I know it was random. I was talking really fast. I showed you a lot of stuff, but you know what? I'm just keeping it real. These are things that I truly love, and hopefully you'll try some of these things out, or maybe even watch the show, maybe pick up the Almond Butter, who knows? And it may become one of your favorites as well. So I do appreciate you so much for being here. If you've subscribed, thank you so much for joining my YouTube family. It means the world to me that you are here and that you've joined my family. If you are an OG subscriber, I love you very much for sticking through a lot of ups and downs and for being with me on this journey, and I could not have it any other way, and you guys are absolutely incredible. If you would love to share some of your favorites down below, by all means, I would love to hear from you. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I have Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. You can follow me there. And have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you all very soon.